In Southwest Washington, one Skamania County commissioner says a recent Department of Natural Resources decision will hurt the county. Skamania County has a long history in the timber industry, and the county says newly announced conservation efforts will hinder revenue in essential services. Jake Holter has the story.
Well, a Skamania County commissioner we spoke with says the decision by DNR to conserve more forest will take a toll on the county's critical public services because of lost timber revenue.
We are dependent on this revenue. The schools are dependent on this revenue.
Last month, Washington Commissioner of Public Lands Dave Upthegrove announced an additional 77,000 acres of older state-owned forest is being conserved.
What we're doing today is the largest forest conservation action in Washington in a generation. It will accelerate our progress on climate and habitat goals, create room for innovation, and diversify revenue, while ensuring sustainable timber harvests continue elsewhere to support our schools and our counties.
But Skamania County Commissioner Asa Leckie says he's concerned by this move.
It's a death by 1,000 cuts. As more and more land is put off limits, it's going to directly impact the timber county's revenue for local government and the schools.
Leckie says timber revenue accounts for about a third of the county's budget.
We're going into budget cycle right now, and we're already looking at making moves in anticipation of losing any portion of our timber revenue.
Leckie says these moves could be putting new county positions on hold or having to turn down sheriff's office requests, which he says is troubling as calls continue to increase.
We saw record calls through January and March already this year, and this increases the cost and current expense in overtime. So the sheriff's office is dealing with that.
Leckie adds that only 2% of county land is developable right now, as the vast majority is state or federal land, which makes it difficult to diversify revenue streams.
We're timber county. The encumbrances of federal and state land, and until some other mechanism is constructed to compensate the revenue loss, we have to fight to keep that revenue.
We reached out to Washington DNR to ask how many of those 77,000 acres would be in Skamania County and have not yet heard back.